Hello, my friends. I come to you with a story today. Um, Recently, like many others, I had a desire to watch Andor season 2. I have signed in. I'm signed in on my dad's account on my phone, um, and because that's the only place I can watch it, because all the streaming services, as we all know, are locking down, making it so you can't share your account, pretty much. It's too bad, but life goes on. It hasn't been a big bother to me, honestly. And if there's anything I do want to watch, I can I can sell the Seven Seas, I think. But with Endor season 2 coming out, I've and also with Daredevil and everything, like there's enough on Disney Plus that I feel like it's all the things I want to watch are bundled up to a point where I think it's worth getting Disney Plus. And at my new job, I'm actually making enough where I could afford to spend 15 or 20 bucks a month to have shows available to me, because I watch a lot of shows because of my job and just because my life is boring and miserable and I have nothing else to do. So I was I was determined to get Disney Plus. I was doing it for my phone because I was at a friend's house and we were actually celebrating an autumn themed party. I wanted to watch Halloween Town, which is the tradition that we've done for the last few years. Halloween Town is on Disney Plus, and I was there was an option to buy it, just outright own it on YouTube, but that was like $6 or $7, and so that's really what tipped me over. I was like, for just a few bucks more, I could finally just make the jump and do Disney Plus, which I was excited to do and happy about. So yeah. Anyway, sorry, I keep meandering. I signed out of my dad's account on my phone. Got to the page where it said "Welcome to Disney Plus. Sign in, create an account." That whole thing. I know I was signed up, so I did what was asked and created an account with my email, which is different than my dad's email. And that might seem like a silly thing to distinguish, but I promise it is it is notable. So I went along. I put in the payment information. It charged my card for a few bucks, and it said your Disney account is or your Disney Plus account is good to go. Just complete the sign in steps from your email. So I went to my email and I hit the link that I sent, and it said you're almost done. Select what subscription plan you want for your account, and then you're good to start watching. And so, confused because it already charged me for the subscription plan that I wanted, which, by the way, was Disney Plus, Hulu, and Max, HBO Max. And so I hit the option that I already had hit, which was HBO Max, which I don't know why I didn't do this the first time I signed up, but this time when I clicked on the link, or the option I wanted, it sent me to HBO Max's website. And I made an HBO account. It made me install the Max app on my phone, which I did, and signed in. And I was good to start watching movies on Max, just right off the bat. Everything was open to me, it worked fine. But Disney Plus still wasn't working. So I went back to the Disney Plus app and looked, and it said the same thing. We've sent you an email. Finish your sign up, and then you can start watching. I went to my email, and I got an identical email from the last one I had before. Select your subscriptions plan, and then you can start watching. So once again, I hit the subscription plan that I had hit previously, and it did the same thing. It took me to the Disney Plus app and said, you're good to start watching, just check the email. And I looked and had a third email of the same email. So at this point, I was confused and assumed I was just missing something. So I contacted Disney Plus customer support, which, by the way, I can't remember her name, who I was working with, but she was extremely kind and helpful and extremely patient, even when I was getting frustrated. Although, I would like to be clear, I wasn't ever getting frustrated at her, and I made sure she knew that I was frustrated at the situation, but I knew she was doing the best she could to help, and it was a lot. Um, and even I wouldn't say I ever got really agitated, just disheartened maybe. Anyway, so she was helping me, and I kind of walked her through the steps, and she said, "Okay, well, if this is what's happening, then maybe go to your HBO account and see what that says, because maybe you somehow only signed up for HBO. Let's just see." It didn't make a lot of sense to me, but I kind of got where she was coming from. So we tried it. I looked, and sure enough, on my HBO account, it said that my bundle was the HBO, Hulu, and Disney Plus service. It occurs to me now, as I'm telling you the story, I never tried the Hulu thing, because it never made me try the Hulu thing. It always directed me to HBO, even though, I don't know, it was weird. I should have maybe tried the Hulu thing to get more insight. But anyway, so we went through the cycle a couple times of just the same purgatory loop, and eventually she was like, "I don't know what's happening. Is there any other email you can think of that would have like your association with it?" And at this point, I was just being very open with her and saying, "I don't care anymore about any of this. I just, like, whatever the account is, just close it. I don't care. I don't want a refund. I just want this to be over." Because by now it had been like 45 minutes since it all started, and me and my friend were in the middle of, like, she'd made food for us to start eating with the movie, and like we were tired and hungry, and the food was going cold, and we had activities lined up that we were missing out on because time was running out, and it was just stressful. So at this point, I was just resolved. I'll buy it on YouTube, Halloween Town. I'll buy it on YouTube, and I don't care about Disney Plus, whatever. I'll just watch all the shows I want to watch on my phone and bite the bullet. So she walks me through the steps a couple times, and then she asked me about the associated accounts. And the only thing I only have the one email. I have, like, my work email, I have my normal email, and my, like, YouTube email, but that's not associated with any of my accounts. That's completely separate. So, like, I was like, maybe my dad's email, because that's the only other thing that's ever been signed in here on my phone. So we try that, and I give her my dad's name, his email, and she's looking, and she asks me how much I was charged when I first signed up. I tell her, and she says, on your dad's email, on the time that you bought it and the amount that you bought it for, there's a charge on your dad's email to upgrade his account to have Max on it. And I was so confused at this point. My best guess at that time was, for some reason that I don't understand, my phone, like, went through the matrix when I signed into my account and went to his account. I don't understand it. And so I was like, well, now it's going to start charging him. Just cancel the whole thing. I don't care what account is associated with it. Just cancel it, because I still can't watch it on any other device, like on any other TV or something. So she confirmed like 3 times with me if I wanted to cancel it. And I said yes every time. So she was like, all right, I'm canceling the account that Max was purchased for. And so I was like, all right, that's fine. It'll cancel my dad's account, and I'll just call my dad and tell him what's up, and then we can set up a payment plan again. And maybe I can even pay for it now, because he's going through financial stuff, and I'm actually kind of more or less on my feet right now. So it even might have turned out to be a great opportunity for me to do something kind for my dad. So she cancels the account, asks me if there's anything else she can do for me. I tell her I just want to be out of purgatory hell with this weird Matrix account that is in limbo. And if she's canceled it and that's gone, then that's all I care about. So she confirms that that's done. I will not be charged for it anymore. There is no account that has Max on it now, because that account was deleted. And so I'm like, so I tell her, thank you for your time. And then we hang up. I immediately call my dad, and I'm like, hey Dad, so here's some weird stuff that happened when I was trying to buy Disney Plus for myself. So you probably don't have Disney Plus anymore because something happened and I had to cancel it. While I'm telling him all this, he pulls up Disney Plus on the TV at his house and says, "We have it still, it's fine." And so I'm like, do you have Max accessible? Like, are you able to watch shows from HBO? And he looked and he's like, "No, it's just the normal subscription we've always had, just Disney Plus and Hulu." And that is like the most, I don't even know how to comprehend not comprehending that. Like, this account that was made by me for HBO, just it like Ciri in the Witcher series, how she can jump between worlds and times. This account I made was Ciri, and it was just hopping from different dimension to timeline to world while we were like trying to utilize it. It was so confusing and frustrating. And so I don't know what happened, but at some point in time, Disney Plus made an account that was charged and paid for, and then it somehow linked that account to my dad's account, even though at no point in the sign-up process there was an option to even enter my dad's account information. And then when I had that account deleted, it somehow unsynced from my father's account and then deleted itself out of existence. And I don't know. And I'm kind of left just afraid to try to buy it again. And I can say this. If Disney Plus, I hope Disney Plus, or Disney, is proud of their Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Because, like, what a way to run a railroad where pirates are gonna be coming out for these shows because Disney Plus apparently doesn't want me to have them. Anyway, just a little story. I have no idea how entertaining that would be to listen to, but it, like, more than like I'm angry or disappointed or whatever, because I honestly couldn't care any less in that regard. What I do care about though is just like what happened. Like I'm so confused in like the electronic verse of whatever goes down in that way. I'm so confused about what happened, and that's what I feel like is worth sharing, because I have no idea. Anyway, to all of you who have Disney Plus, I'm glad for you, and I hope it was an easy process. For all of you that don't, be on the lookout for The Matrix coming to get you while you're trying to buy it, because it's out there and it doesn't want you to watch Andor. That's all. Have a good one. Bye.